So in our previous video, we were talking about a covert narcissist and how they control, manipulate, abuse. So I just want to talk more about the aspect of commitment. So for a covert narcissist, when they come into the relationship, either some of them end up in marriage or others just end up in the cohabitation stage. So for a covert narcissist, they hold that like commitment so that you can always be like around them, running around, like trying to please them. Because if you don't get to understand that is what you are doing, you just get to drain yourself emotionally, physically, financially, and it's because they are just empty. They don't know like how to, they don't ever look at themselves like and say and feel like they are doing anything wrong, because that is what the language they know. They've grown in that kind of environment of minimizing people, disregarding other people's feelings, and seeking that self-elevation and importance. So it's like when you are with them, you are supposed to only like, you are supposed to be like worshipping them, which is most of the time not something that is possible. It's not healthy. The relationship, they don't get to form normal relationships. So let's say, for example, if you are looking into getting into a commitment with a narcissist, with a covert narcissist, the first thing they will do to you is that first they will tell you, oh, I'm not getting committed to you because probably you didn't cook well, or tomorrow it will be, you will start cooking. Tomorrow, oh, I didn't get committed to you because you are not just worthy it. I don't know, you are going to drain me. I don't know. They will say all manner of things. So they will always be demanding A, B, C, D, E. Most of the time they demand a lot of loyalty, but that loyalty that they are demanding, they themselves are hypocritically betraying the relationship themselves. And sometimes you even find them talking to other women. You find them discussing and mocking you with their family members with no remorse. They don't apologize. They make their plans alone. Like, let's say, for example, if they are doing their own investments, even when you are part of the relationship, they never consult you, and they don't feel remorseful about it. In fact, they make sure that they are loyal followers. And when I say they are loyal followers, these are the people that they have already like sold that perfect image to them. That image of somebody that is perfect, kind, someone that is caring. They have sold that kind of an image to those people. Those are the people now that come to like tell you, okay, you're the one who is wrong and not the covert narcissist. So you have always to be very careful. You have to like sit down and connect with yourself, because most times you can never explain to people enough to understand you. Covert narcissists cannot communicate to their partners. All they do is to amass for support from outsiders. If you have relationships, they will make sure they prey on and prick on them. And most of the time, they go to your relationships, not because they are looking for support for the relationship to work, no. Because there is something that they want you to do for them that you are refusing to do. So it is because they want to force you, and they want somebody to come and tell you how wrong you are. But they will never hold a conversation where you and the person they spoke to, or the three of you, let's say you have another person that is mediating the relationship, they will never want to hold that kind of a meeting. And the reason why they don't want that is because they don't want to face the reality. So when you are dating a covert narcissist, you've really to be very like outright. You have to state the things that you want, and you've got to decide whether this relationship is something that you want to have or not. Because like I always say, you know, you can squeeze an orange, and when you squeeze an orange, the only thing that comes out of it is juice. Orange juice, and not lemon juice most times. Not most times, always. So you've got to understand yourself. Then for a covert narcissist, a lot of the time they argue a lot because they are always defensive. They never put their information straight. They don't like to take opinion of other people. Then they create a lot of self-doubt. They question your sanity. They question your existence. In fact, they make you to think that something is wrong with you. And when you go to meet a therapist, then you realize nothing is wrong with you. And most of the time, the therapist will tell you the person that has something wrong to do with them is that person who is questioning your sanity. You know, a lot of the times, covert narcissists, because they've already amassed a lot of support from their family, the image that they portrayed, it's not like they are close to those family members. They are not even living with those family members. They never get close to those family members because they don't want to be understood the way you understand them, because they have already put out a picture of perfection out there. And this is why you see most people having problems, and a lot of questions will come up that people will be asking themselves. What happened to so and so? Why couldn't they move? What happened? Because maybe somebody lost their life as they fought with a narcissist, because this is damage that someone is damaging your self-esteem, your mental health. They are just toxic, because anytime you are with them, like I said in our previous video, you feel suffocated because of the negativity, because there is so much that a covert narcissist will keep complaining about. It's like they itch for everything. Like even for maybe a shoe that was not placed in the right place, they don't know how to pick that shoe and keep it in the right place. They will bring it and they will bring out an issue out of it. In fact, some of them even accumulate a lot of negatives, so that anytime they want to attack you, they will give you a list of them, and they make sure that they attack your inner self, like to make you feel so bad. They blame you, they guilt trip you, they make you think that you are not contributing enough into the relationship, because they want you to give more and more. They are so empty that nothing can ever fill their emptiness. And it is even worse if you have a child with a covert narcissist, because a lot of the time they use the child as a bait. They don't get to allow themselves to live a healthy life, because they don't understand what being at peace, what living with empathy means. All they understand is that kind of a life that is of draining other people's emotions. It's like, you know, when we talk about the demon, like draining you, it's like they came to drain all your energy, your emotions, all your finances, and they never have bring a clear plan about a relationship. They will never tell you this is the direction of your relationship. They will never tell you that. But when they go to their army of followers, those loyal people that keep following, they will say, you know, so and so is the one who is not making this relationship work because they didn't do M, B, C, and D, and you know, everybody else comes out and looks at you as somebody that didn't allow the relationship to work. But the reality is that the covert narcissist just wants to gain control over you, because they want those army of loyal followers to come and tell you exactly what you need to do to make them happy. You know, it is so sad, because sometimes a covert narcissist is somebody that is just not happy. So you cannot make that person happy. You know, and when you try to protect yourself against their energy, they begin to say they feel like strangers. And why they feel like strangers is because you are looking at yourself and you are seeing the amount of the amount of draining that has happened to you mentally, physically, emotionally. In fact, with a covert narcissist, you have no time to take care of yourself. You have no time to take care of your emotions. You have no time to take care of your mental health. Most of the time, you are just bitter and angry. You are bitter and angry. You cry and they keep asking you, telling you that you like to cry, you are so insecure, and they forget that they have caused that insecurity because they don't give you any peace of mind. They don't give you an opportunity to be peaceful. They don't give you an opportunity to be yourself. All the time, it's like you're walking on eggshells. So this is the kind of a relationship that makes people to really feel like running crazy. And this is what most times people call toxic relationships. So you have to be careful, because a lot of people look at you from outside. They see you in this kind of relationship and they can see you draining and drowning, but they don't know exactly how to help you. So you've got to realize that you have, as a lady, you can be able to get out of it. Because we've seen a lot of things that have happened in regard to domestic violence. So it's important for people to understand the mind of a narcissist, because a narcissist never changes. Don't sit there thinking that you can pray for this person to change. People never change. Like I said before, when you squeeze an orange, what you're likely to get out of it is orange juice. So please click the subscribe button, share our video. Please make sure that you leave us your comments. Let's know what you think. Thank you. See you. Bye.